This afternoon, we wish to announce our very special keynote speaker. This individual has burst onto the national scene as a voice for freedom, justice, and democracy. He has been educated in universities both here in America and abroad. He has worked at the grassroots level and has served in a variety of political offices. Some have suggested he represents the new and most progressive part of political leadership regarding our nation's future. This individual has stood firmly for the principles from within his own party and has been unafraid to reach across the aisle to build bridges as opposed to erecting walls with those who differ. He is very clear about who he is and what his role in American government and our democracy should be. As an example, when asked by some concerning his desire for higher office, he stated very directly, life is about purpose, not position. The NAACP is indeed about purpose. Our purpose, as we have identified in our theme for this year, is we can't rest now, the stakes are too high. This individual is an example of one who does not rest, who has lived the life of those whom he represents. He has been a champion for workers' rights and income equality, an advocate for fair and significant immigration policies. He is a unique voice in the call for justice in special hearings regarding presidential nominees to the executive branch of government. He is a stalwart for fair and equitable treatment in the criminal justice system, and a voice in the area of marriage equality. Further, he has been an uncompromising voice in making the public safer by getting illegal guns off the street and speaking truth to power to the National Rifle Association. This individual served as a member of the City Council, the State Senate, and mayor of one of the largest urban communities in our nation. Currently, he is the first African-American senator from the state of New Jersey. He is also the first African-American to be elected to the U.S. Senate since the election of Barack Obama. This individual is none other than the senator from the great state of New Jersey, the Honorable Cory Anthony Booker. This will again be a historic event second to none. We invite every person who believes in freedom and justice to join with us in this grand celebration on Sunday, May 6th, for we cannot rest now, for the stakes are indeed too high. I am very pleased to announce that Attorney Melvin Butch Hollowell, former General Counsel for the Detroit Branch NAACP, former Corporation Counsel for the City of Detroit, now Managing Partner in the Miller law firm, is serving as our General Chair for this year. It means that we've grown them up so they can give up and get up, and now he's giving back to the organization that has helped him to be where and who he is today. So I want to welcome and extend opportunity for Attorney Hollowell to bring greetings.
Thank you, Reverend Anthony, and I'm just so pleased and proud to be the General Chairman this year. What it really means is you got to dig deep into the wallet in order to make sure that the dinner is a big financial success, and I'm here to say that this will be the best dinner ever here in 2018. And I'm not having, as I call,
continuing that legacy. So it's like legacy this year, and so we want to have Brother Mike Turner to bring greetings. Mike.
Thank you, Mr. President. I am deeply humbled and honored to join our corporate chair, Butch Hollowell, whom he and I grew up in the NAACP. As our illustrious president indicated, in 1972, my father, the late Tom Turner, served as the general chair of this dinner, and it was my very first dinner. And I will never forget, Reverend, being interviewed by Jerry Blocker at the time, for those who may remember. And he said, "What does this dinner mean to you?" I said, "Well, first, I'm just awesome to be here, and I too hope one day to follow my father's footsteps and to serve as a co-chair of this illustrious dinner. To God be the glory that day has come." And I am humbled, as Butch, because I have grown up. I not only have a life membership in the NAACP, I have literally spent my life in the NAACP.
Right.
And it's who I am and whose I am that I stand here today as the Chief of Staff to the Wayne County Sheriff's Office, dedicated to giving back to social injustice. I pledge to step up and step out with our team in the Sheriff's Office. We're going to match Butch his leadership, and we're going to sell 25 tables to make sure, and I'm going to give back as I have in the past. I'm no stranger to this dinner. I've been a top ticket seller for the last 10 years, and I will make sure, I like what our corporate chair said, I want to take some tables and make sure that we have some young people, because this dinner changed my life when I attended at 14 years old. And it had an impact on me that has stayed with me to this very day. And I've only missed 3 dinners since 1972. It is a lifetime of commitment. Detroit is the biggest, boldest, baddest branch for a reason. We just step out and we step up, and under the leadership of Reverend Dr. Wendell Anthony, we can't have a better branch in this association, and I'm just proud and humbled and looking forward to this journey. It will be an experience and a journey, and I join our corporate chair in saying, Mr. President, this will be the best dinner that we've had. And I had an opportunity to hear Cory Booker a year ago at our national convention at the NAACP, and I was blown away. And I'm just pleased as punch, because I had no idea who the speaker was going to be. But I went over to Red back then because he was there too. I said, man, he sure will make an excellent speaker for our dinner. And I'm just glad that our president went out and got him. You know, the speaker don't make the dinner, it just enhances it. This was going to be a fabulous dinner without Cory Booker, but the fact that we have him, it just makes it that much better. Yeah. To God be the glory. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Appreciate you. Pleased to be joined by some of our board members, Katie Riley, who's on our board, and also Brother Ken, who's here, and certainly Darlene, who is a great supporter in our community. Let me just say this, because the NAACP in this event is germane to our community. As Mike and Butch have talked about, the fact that we are able to do this annually, it says something about our city and our people. This is not just for the NAACP. It's for the city of Detroit.
That's right.
This is for this region. All of us should take pride in the fact that we have something here that no other city in America has ever produced. No other city, not California, not New York, not Chicago, not Atlanta, not Washington, not Texas. The only city in America where this has ever occurred is Detroit. It's something about people in Detroit, no matter where we are in this process of economics or social activity, this is one of the iconic events that we have. And so it's about what we extract from this in terms of when people, black, white, red, brown, yellow, come together and deal with the issues that we're all confronted with. Issues of economic justice, issues of education, issues of housing, issues of voting, issues of criminal justice, issues of everything that you can amass. Immigration, because we're one of the key centers, particularly from Southwest Detroit and from Northeastern Detroit and our neighbors in Dearborn. This is a great area of diversity. And you know this is an immigrant community, highest community in America where Arabs live outside of the Middle East. We know that. And so we are primed and we are right and we are excited about this. And so it's with all of us in mind, and it's something that we should want to keep and magnify. We don't want Chicago to do better than us. We don't want New York they can't. It's a Detroit thing. Can we say that? It's a Detroit thing. And so we're just excited about it, and we appreciate the media for the way you talk about it and you let people know about it, because you're in this too. And the fact that this is our thing. We want 10,000 young people at the dinner. 10,000. We'd like to have all of them, at least 1,000 of that. We have 10,000 people there, but we're going to try to get 10. Y'all can help us do that. We are also going to make, and I already know about it, I can't say it today, we're going to unveil a very special initiative, educational and job training at the dinner between the NAACP and community organizations and one of our major corporate entities. We're working on that now. So if you ask me after the meeting, can you say something about it, Reverend Ann? I can't say nothing about it because we want to unveil it at the dinner. But it is something historic. It is something that's going to involve our young people. It's going to involve the colleges in this vicinity, and something that we've been working on for the last several weeks, and we're going to unveil it at the dinner, which is going to accrue to the benefit of the people in Detroit. And so we're here today to say that we want you to get your ticket. This is our ticket. It's going to be looking real nice. And so our theme, as we've said, the stakes are too high, and we certainly cannot turn back and retreat on where we are. And so we want everybody to get involved in this. It's the hottest ticket in the city of Detroit. Obviously, it won't be this big. You can fit it in your purse or your pocket or wallet. But I want everybody to get the idea. You can call us at 313-871-2087, 313-871-2087, or go to our website, DetroitNAACP.org, in order to get on board with this freedom train, scheduled for Sunday, May 6th.